Namaskaram, my dear friends, I'm back again. So today I am going to share with you all how I prepared myself for BSP or Bhava Spandana for women because I identify as a woman. Jokes aside, okay, let me just tell you all that in terms of packing, I was not prepared enough. I think I got too lax with the preparation in terms of packing because we've been traveling the past few months and I'm like, I got this. Who is worried about missing an underwear or missing a comb or missing a sock? And I was unprepared. I didn't have enough layers. And also, I think one reason because I came from Florida, I thought it was going to be warm in Tennessee when I went. Boy, I was so wrong. But anyways, so I think the very first thing that you have to do when you prepare for BSP is check the weather. Check the weather of where you are going to attend Bhava Spandana. Because 80s in Florida doesn't necessarily mean 80s in Tennessee. It was actually in the 30s, sometimes 20s. And just right after I left, it started to snow. Thank God I was not there. I was not prepared. Next thing I recommend, though I did not do this well, I recommend you guys pack enough clothing for the duration of your stay at the ashram. If you guys wanted to stay longer or just throughout the BSP, there won't be any laundry opportunity when I did mine at Tennessee. So pack what you need. Don't overpack too, I would say, because there's not enough space to store your stuff, at least where we stored our stuff, in consideration to other participants. Pack a good amount, but not too much. Next thing is I recommend bring your own shower shoes. And bringing footwear, bring a footwear that's easily removable. I haven't been to the ashram in a while. I think the last time I went was when I did Shunya and I did my yoga asanas in LA. So I haven't really gone to an ashram. Yoga centers, yes, but the ashram, no. And I have completely forgotten how often we have to remove our shoes. So pack shower shoes if you're particular about using your own shower shoes, and pack footwear that is easily removable. Also, weather considerations with your footwear. Next, I was lucky I brought a blanket. So my next recommendation is bring a blanket. I think because I didn't have enough clothes to keep me warm, I actually used the blanket all around. Walking around the ashram, and I think people saw me and they're like, oh, did she just wake up with her blanket around her? But it was really cold. I didn't have proper jackets. It was so cold, so I had to use my blanket. But actually, I also recommend bringing extra blanket in case you do get cold at night, so pack some blankets. Blankets. Maybe one thin one thick one, or just do a lightweight, medium. You'll be fine. Something I should have done as well, I recommend you guys bring hiking boots, depending on how long you're going to stay at the ashram. I actually stayed past the BSP program, so I wish I would have brought my hiking shoes so I could hike the trails at III. I only had my tennis shoes, which was not good for hiking, and it was colored white and it would have gotten so muddy and I would have made a mess throughout the living spaces. So next time, hiking shoes, I recommend. So those were the things that I recommend in terms of what to bring to the ashram for your Bhava Spandana program. Next, some sort of preparation that I wish I could have done better is when I received the email confirmation that I was enrolled in Bhava Spandana, I recommend you have to read the email fully, like read it fully. There's some details that we might skip, but the way they compose their email is actually really deliberate in consideration of the participant coming over and attending the program. So read every detail. It will help you a lot in terms of preparation. The next thing is you have to do your homework. Once you enroll, it's going to tell you there is a homework. You have to do your homework. It's gonna say 5 hours. That is the minimum. And I recommend do 5 hours or more. I promise you, if you don't do 5 hours, you might regret it. So do 5 hours or more. And just write. Just write. Whatever comes to mind, write. If you think it's important, write. If you think it's not important, write. If it bothers you, write it. If it doesn't bother you but came to mind, still write it. Write. I recommend homework. Do it well. 5 hours. No one really cares what's inside, as long as you wrote it. It's for you, not for anybody else. It's for you. Okay, next step of preparation is how I was, like how I prepared myself for BSP. I actually did sadhana consistently. I feel like doing sadhana every day actually prepared myself, my body for BSP, and I felt it a little effortless going through. Though, the program can be strenuous at times, I felt like I was able to benefit from it because I did my sadhana every day. Like how BSP blew me away, it actually blew me away in full force because I think I attribute a huge part of it to my daily sadhana. Next way to prepare is do not expect anything. All the thoughts in your head of preconceived notions of what BSP is or what people say BSP is, throw it in the trash. I think it will ruin your experience if you have too much expectations or too much thoughts of how BSP is going to be. Like, preconceived expectation, or people said this, people said that, I should experience this, I should feel this way. No, just throw it all away. I think the best way to go about it is just be there and be present. And I am also guilty about this because BSP is, a lot of reviews and experiences was that BSP is a program that will blow you away. So I'm like, it's gonna blow me away. I think having that in my head, attending the program, just literally ruined some parts of BSP for me. However, do not fret because Sadhguru is just a genius. Our Guru is just a genius. Even if I ruined my BSP a little bit in the beginning, I just let go and let it be, and the blowing away it still blew me away. So I think the lesser thoughts, the lesser expectation you have about Bhava Spandana, the better for you. And please don't go ask people about, what's the program like in terms of what to expect. Please, no, you're gonna ruin it for yourself. It's not going to make the other person who have already gone through Bhava Spandana, it's not going to ruin their experience. They've already experienced it. But it might ruin your experience. So just, ask them how it was, and they're gonna say it blew them away, and take it for what it is. Don't ask for details. Don't ask about what happens or the intricacies of the program, but just take their word that Bhava Spandana is something very, very special. It was for me. So I recommend, once you're enrolled, just go with an open mind and an open heart. And Sadhguru will come rushing in. At least, that's how I felt. But you'll be fine. I promise you'll be fine. Prepare yourself in terms of the packing list. Do your sadhana every day. and grace will carry you all the way. Namaskaram. So yes, if you guys have any other questions about other things, let me know. Until next time, bye. Mwah.